Hi, my name is John from Japanese Knife Imports, and this is my wife Sarah. And today we're going to take some time and talk about some of the pottery that we have in the store here that my in-laws, Sarah's parents, make in Yamagata in northern Japan. So Sarah, can you tell us a little bit about your parents?
So my parents, Mitsuhumi Motomura and Sachi Motomura, they both studied in Gifu Prefecture, and they primarily do Mino style yakimonos. And within Minoyaki, it also includes a lot of different types of glaze, different types of shapes, and we have a lot of those Minoyakis in the store, but a lot of them have different colors and different purposes of those use. So we will cover those things that's sitting behind us right now. And we have a lot of our favorites, but hopefully we can explain that within this short video.
So let's talk about these pieces because I like them a lot. Can you tell me about what this kind of piece is called?
It's called Eshino. E is a pattern or drawing on a piece. So Shino is the style of this particular piece. This very white looking, sometimes like orange or pinkish, but basically it's kind of like white.
This is another kind of shino, isn't it?
This is akashino or nezumi shino. It's either kind of like red or maybe sometimes gray looking, but across the board they have a similar type of glaze on it. It's usually white, and this particular thing is for tea ceremony. You have the front, which is this aspect of the thing, and then during the tea ceremony you have to look at the front first and then turn, so you find this sipping point, so you're not going to drink it from like flat surface.
So they actually carve out a little area here to make it easier to drink tea when you're drinking this.
And the other piece that he showed earlier, this white one, this you probably noticed that has a little bit more height to it, and it's narrow, a little bit narrow. This construction is called tsutsugata, tsutsu shape. This is for winter time when you need to have the piece that can retain heat of the tea a little bit longer and better. So that's why tsutsu shape is very famous and popular during the...
And what are these parts called here?
This is again the pattern, but this particular
the drop
thing
area?
has a drop area which is called bidoro. And bidoro is something that Japanese pottery lovers or collectors go for. This is something that people feel strongly about. It's purely an aesthetic thing, but even if you look inside, you can see the bidoro in it. Also, it's probably hard to see in the video, but there are a lot of bidoro located, within or outside of the pieces, and that makes it very interesting.
You see the same kind of thing over here as well, huh? But this style is different. What's this one called?
This is Henyo Kiseto Chawan. Chawan, of course, is a tea bowl. Kiseto usually has more bright shininess to it, but this is placed within the wooden kiln. They intentionally place this piece in
an area that they don't normally place the kiseto pieces in.
So that's why it's called henyo. It changes within the kama, the wooden kiln. That's why it's very unique.
I wonder if we have another kiseto piece that's a little bit shiny. We have this thing down here. Here, hopefully you can see the difference between these two as far as the glaze.
It's a matte kind of texture to it, and then usual kiseto has shininess to that.
What about this piece over here? What's this one called?
This is kuro oribe?
Kuro oribe or?
No, sorry.
This one is setoguro.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Setoguro, you have to pull this piece out from the still going wood kiln, which is really,
so there's
really hot.
doors on the side of the kiln that you can open up towards the end of the firing process, which is a 7-day or 10-day long process. And you open these things up and flames shoot out from there, and you reach in with these long tongs and grab these pieces out and quench them in water, and they get this really cool looking glaze and kind of really beautiful black look during that quenching process. I got to do it a couple of years ago, and I ended up singeing my eyebrows a little bit.
This style is probably, some of you noticed that similar to raku. We have a lot of those questions that if this is raku. Raku is actually burned by much lower temperature and also have much thicker glaze. So this is different from raku, but I think this also is very cool piece.
And what about this one over here?
This is called oribe. Oribe has this distinct green, shiny colors usually. Sometimes it's darker, lighter, but usually green. And oribe is the name of the tea master way back when, after Rikyu. He studied under Rikyu, and he brought creativity and kind of like abstract to the world when it was still and quiet.
They were using like very rigid Chinese-based stuff before.
Or raku.
Raku.
In fact, raku was something that Rikyu loved so much, and I still think it's great pieces within raku style. But oribe brought in abstract creativity into that world.
He also tried to make the tea ceremony more accessible to a wider variety of people. I like how it gets the bluish color, like as it wears in a little bit.
Actually, this center part of the tea ball is called chadamari, and this is where, you know, when you drink up the tea, you see you know, that thick,
the residual tea left over.
and that's what it's called right here.
Yeah.
And so that's also something that
It's
people
taking on a
love
really
so
beautiful
much.
color. What about these little guys? What are these guys called?
These are called guinami, the sake cups, and these really are a miniature of a huge, bigger, you know, pieces, like, you know, the
chawan.
tea
The
ball.
tea bowls.
They have the same features, you know, like same beaders all around.
Same design.
And the bottom is also, you know, like something that you can tell a lot about who made this and when this was made.
But
why
these ones
this-
are used for sake instead of tea, right?
But still, a lot of people go for these little sake cups as well, because this really, you know, just
Embodies the essence of what it is, the yakimono, huh?
So,
This style is called what? Shigaraki?
yes.
Shigaraki is, I always really enjoy it because it's a little bit more rough, and there's pebbles, and it's, you know, very coarse, and it feels very masculine. And it's got kind of a very cool dark look to it. This also, I guess this piece also is shigaraki, and you can see maybe more of the texture in it. Very cool stuff. Anyways, we really just wanted to give you an idea of what the pottery that we have in the store is like, and tell you a little bit about it. But as always, if you have any questions, you can shoot us an email or give us a call, and we would love to talk with you more about the pottery. Obviously, Sarah knows a lot more about it than I do. Anyways, thank you very much for watching,
Thank you.
and we hope you enjoy.